It was Jefferson Davis, the general, removed from the University of Texas yesterday. They told us they were going to do that because he was a Confederate soldier. But they didn't tell us they were going to move Woodrow Wilson's statue, okay? A president on the day after Obama takes down President McKinley's name. And then the weeks before that, they're removing Confederate flags. Then they're removing, want to dig up General Forrest in Tennessee. This is looking more and more like 1938 in Germany, when they start being in the open, jacking up the persecution against the Jews. This is against whites. It's tearing down the system. It's an overthrow. And at the same time, Obama has started a war against police officers in America, and white and black police officers, honorable men, highly decorated men, are saying the same thing. I have shared for years that the Lord showed me 3 different times that President Bush was going to be arrested for war crimes. This thing of piece by piece, little by little, increment by increment, conditioning the American people, what Obama is doing, going against protocol. Most of these things, like what happened with Mount McKinley, he would need to go to Congress to get that done, but he went around him again and wrote his own thing. I've been sharing for years that the Lord showed me 3 times, once before the Iraq war started and twice after, that President Bush, George Bush, was going to be arrested for war crimes and taken to the International Criminal Tribunal Court. And President Obama, he's conditioning the American people to do it and then stand still and take it. And one of the things that I've shared over and over, when you see this happen, you'll know then America is gone. We're actually gone now, and we just don't know it yet. These things that are being done, if we were not already gone, they could not be done. Another thing the Lord has showed me is that there are a group of men. I don't know if they're all white. Possibly some of them may be African American. They are buying time to deliver Jews and Christians from a Holocaust that Obama and his people are bringing. Now, I want to make a point about the statues. As a Christian, we're not into idolatry. We're not into statues. I'm not bringing this stuff up because I'm in love with these statues. I've got Jesus living in me, and I know what the Word says about idolatry. But for those who don't know the Lord, or those who are Christians that are asleep and just kind of rolling right along, just taking it in stride with the football game on the weekend, and going to the high school football game and watching the pros and just going back and forth to work, you're not really paying attention to stuff. These are signs of what's happening. If you'll do the math and watch what's happening, you'll understand. Go back and read about around 1938 and start reading up through when that Nazi machine was rolling, and how they passed little laws. They did little things to finally they had the night of the broken glass, and just decided to burn synagogues and knock out windows. What you've got going on with Black Lives Matter and other people that go along with that, that's like the brown shirts that was with Hitler, they did his dirty work. They were so rotten and nasty that after Hitler got really in control, he had to eliminate them because he was afraid of them. Sheriff Clark out of Milwaukee, uh, uh, a godly man, said yesterday on Hannity that not only is it lawlessness, and by the way, Satan is known as the lawless one, but Obama has started a war on the police with his rhetoric and what he's done from the day one that he stepped in office. See, some blacks and some whites they're sitting around and they think it's going to go on like it's always gone on. Que sera, sera, and we'll get over this. This is not one of those times. This is when everything is going to be turned upside down. This is a time of a bloodbath, a purging, and it, as Sheriff Clark was saying yesterday, he was speaking on Hannity, that this nation is spinning out of control. We've had 9 police officers murdered in the last 9 police officers murdered in the last few days. And during this time, Obama is taking down the president's name on the mountain and telling everybody that if you don't believe in global warming, you're a terrorist, and not mentioning and stopping and dealing with the murder of our police that he has started by his rhetoric from day one that he got in office. Now, one of the things that the Lord has showed me from day one that he got in office to right now, he's been able to do what he does, the power that he has, that God's allowed him to have, God has allowed him to be there, is he blows off protocol.